Hey everybody, welcome to Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. and Donkey Kong 3. We're just going to be looking at these for today, because, I needed to get something up, and before I tackle Donkey Kong Country 2, I wanted to actually tackle these, just cause, why not? Donkey Kong's origins, after all. So, remember when I mentioned in Donkey Kong Land? Yeah, remember when I spoke about lore? Yeah, this is Cranky Kong. Yeah, and Mario apparently was his owner. When and how between all that, he managed to get himself a wife in Wrinkly Kong and have a son, is beyond me during his captivity. But anyway, Donkey Kong decided to take some revenge out and hit Mario in the face with a spring. And also kidnap his girlfriend, Pauline. Back in the day, though, Mario was called Jumpman, and Pauline was just called Lady. And we'll just hang out and let the fireball do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so, the Donkey Kong games on the NES, they are not long. They both are missing a stage. Well, so Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. are both missing a stage from their arcade counterparts, but that's okay. I really should try to see if I can find an emulator one day. Careful. As I was saying, I should really try to find an emulator one day for our arcade games. There's a Sonic game I've been wanting to play. We'll talk about Sonic some other time. So, this is the last stage in Donkey Kong. Isn't that exciting? I was mulling it over. Do I want the hammer? Oh no! Do I want the hammer? Do I not want the hammer? Oh, okay, yes. But take the hammer! There are times you can do this game really fast. There are times you can, okay, let's try that again. There are times when you can play this game really quickly, and then there are times you just gotta be really patient. As you can see in this stage. And thus, Donkey Kong's reign of tyranny is over. He was finally claimed and put back into captivity. On to Donkey Kong Jr., the sequel. In this game, we play as, Cranky Kong's son. Donkey Kong Jr. I briefly mentioned before that Donkey Kong Jr. may have grown up to become Fedora Kong, who was axed in the development of Donkey Kong Land, just because of their similar body proportions. But I guess that's what happens when you grow up or something. Because the mantle of Donkey Kong went to Junior, and then it passed over to the Donkey Kong we all have now. By the way, if you're skillful enough, that vine that's going up and down on the left there, that spring can get you right up to it. Now, I don't have as much experience with DK Jr. as I do with Donkey Kong. I don't know, in a lot of stuff I just never really played DK Jr., I guess. I don't know. It's unfortunate, though, he's no longer around. I'd like to see him return in a 3D game, maybe with a new name. It's actually kind of funny how dark the Donkey Kong lore actually is. Well, that was close. Because apparently there was a Kremlin War sometime after the events of this game, and before all the country games. And K. Rool and Cranky were apparently friends. So it's actually sometimes believed that Junior, well, he was a casualty. If you catch my drift. Whoa, that one lightning bolt. Alright, so yeah, the game... It's actually kind of interesting watching this game and playing it. How some stuff carried over for the climbing mechanics. Like, how some of the climbing mechanics carried over into the country games. So, alright, final stage. Can Junior save his father from that evil Mario? Nope, taking a breather. Alright, we're back. So with this stage, yeah, literally, you just gotta dodge the birds and the crocodile things. Traps before clap traps. And whatever, that was close. Oh, and whatever, the variants are called in countries 2 and 3. At least those birds don't drop eggs on us like the other ones did in Stage 2. And with that, the dastardly Mario has been defeated, and Junior and Cranky Kong are reunited. But now, while Donkey Kong was trying to find a new home, he came across a greenhouse and has to deal with some jerk named Stanley. In this thing, he's just trying to tick off the bees so they'll steal those 5 flowers there. You can die by losing them, or the bugs can destroy you. And with the item I had been using, I just had taught myself something. I didn't realize that item could destroy the... We'll call them the larva. Bee larva. And with our regular gas, like... Oh, God! So the goal of this game is to make Donkey Kong climb away and leave, and or get his head in a beehive. Unfortunately, Donkey Kong 3 doesn't have... let's try that again. Donkey Kong 3 does not have an ending, so it just loops like a lot of NES games back in the day. This thing is, with this power-up, you don't need to climb all the way up to get rid of Donkey Kong. And there we go, we win again. And now we're back here again. Stupid bees. At least the flowers go right back to their proper spots. He's like, oh, that was close. Ow. So Donkey Kong's finally had enough of Stanley. So Donkey Kong's finally had enough of Stanley's shit. He's decided to fight back while I play a little clumsily, but that's okay. I find the best approach to this game is just to be aggressive as needed, like as much as possible. That was close. Donkey Kong, having enough, finally takes out Stanley and decides to turn his life over and go and move to Congo Bongo Island, or Donkey Kong Island if you prefer. But he just wants to get one more coconut in for the road. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I wanted to get this out as soon as possible, and until then, I will see you all in the next one. You all take good care of yourselves. Bye.